Across human history, people have never believed they were alone. Every spiritual tradition, every sacred text, every indigenous lineage speaks in some way about helpers, witnesses, messengers, and guardians who exist beyond the physical world. They go by many names: angels, ancestors, watchers, messengers, saints, guides. Different cultures use different language, but the structure of belief was remarkably consistent. Human life was understood as relational, not isolated. Guidance did not come only from within, it also came from beyond. Today we explore these presences not as fantasy, but as a shared spiritual inheritance. Angels as messengers. In Abrahamic traditions, angels are not decorative beings. They are messengers and intermediaries. Their role is to deliver guidance, protection, or correction at critical moments. In the Hebrew scriptures, angels appear at thresholds. In Christianity, they announce turning points. In Islam, they transmit revelation. Angels do not override free will. They do not demand worship. They appear when a message must be delivered and when the human spirit is receptive enough to hear it. In esoteric understanding, angels represent intelligences aligned with order, truth, and divine timing. They move information across realms. Ancestors as living presence. Long before organized religion, human beings honored their ancestors, not as memories, but as continuing participants in life. In African, indigenous, Celtic, Asian, and many earth-based traditions, ancestors are protectors, teachers, and witnesses. They are understood as invested in the well-being of those who come after them. Ancestors do not guide through spectacle. They guide through instinct, intuition, dreams, and repetition, through a feeling of familiarity, through a sense of being accompanied. Honoring ancestors is not about the past. It is about recognizing that lineage carries wisdom forward. Watchers as witnesses. Many traditions speak of watchers, not judges, but witnesses, beings or forces that observe, record, or hold awareness of human experience. In ancient texts, watchers are associated with accountability and order. In mystical traditions, they represent awareness itself, the sense that life is seen even when no human eyes are watching. Watchers remind us that actions have weight, not because of punishment, but because of resonance. Nothing is invisible in the spiritual field. One structure, many names. Esoteric universalism recognizes that these are not competing beliefs. They are translations of the same spiritual architecture. Angels emphasize divine communication. Ancestors emphasize continuity and lineage. Watchers emphasize awareness and accountability. Together, they form a network of guidance that has always surrounded human life. The mistake of modern spirituality is not belief, it is forgetting. How guidance is actually experienced. Guidance rarely arrives dramatically. It comes through patterns, through repeated symbols, through timing that feels deliberate, through sudden clarity without logical explanation. Scripture describes burning bushes and visions, but mystics across traditions agree that most guidance is subtle. A thought that will not leave, a path that keeps opening, a decision that feels aligned despite uncertainty. Guidance works through cooperation, not force. Discernment matters. Not every inner voice is guidance. Not every impulse is sacred. Ancient traditions emphasize discernment. True guidance carries calm, not urgency. It invites, not commands. It aligns, not flatters the ego. Angels, ancestors, and watchers do not feed fear or grandiosity. They orient the soul toward clarity, responsibility, and right relationship. You are not alone in your becoming. One of the deepest spiritual truths across religions is this: you were never meant to walk alone. Guidance does not mean dependency. It means accompaniment. It means support without control. When you listen carefully, you may notice that help often arrives when you are at a threshold, when something is ending, when something new is forming. That is when guides step closer, closing, blessing. May you recognize the presence that has always surrounded you. May you learn to listen without demanding signs. May you honor the messengers, the ancestors, and the witnesses. May you walk with humility, clarity, and trust. This is the Church of New Enchantment. May you remember that guidance has never been absent from your life.